Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dragon Quest VI. Alright, I've gained a few more levels, a few more class masteries, that sort of thing, but it's really just the levels, and these levels generally come with a pretty good stat increase. So let's go ahead and try this again. So I had, what, 36 turns last time? I need under 20. So I basically need to double my output, my damage output. And I'm thinking about what the best way of doing that is. Cold Breath is not going to do that. It's pretty effective against most enemies. But let's continue with Giga Slash. However, Carver, I want you to oomph yourself. I can remember where that is in the list. There it is. I don't think oomph on Auld is going to help. Carver is a hero now rather than a dragon. We'll see what kind of difference that makes. Let's go ahead and get Kabuff up. Doubling. And I think we'll start with Insulatal. I think that is a better option. That was a better option. So having Healy in the party, Omni-healing every round, would be pretty good, but I don't know. Alright, Giga Slash. Okay, so Carver's going to be a little bit slower on the damage output, but my hope is that he does enough to make up for that. Now that he's oomphed, if he focuses strength, and I'm going to have you... should really do a magic barrier. But I think for now, I want more damage in. Not sure if Lightning Storm counts as a spell, even though it does take MP. Whereas these I know are spells, so we'll double Kazap. And let's go ahead and have you do some healing there. There we go, Hustle Dance. So we haven't taken too much damage yet, but I want to stay topped off. And damage wasn't as good as I would have liked. Okay, I really should have put up a magic barrier at some point. Nice, 402. Okay, Giga Slash. Now we can have you do... double Edge Slash there, Carver. Go with a double multi-heal, and I'll have Ashlyn put up a magic barrier. Alright, that's good healing. You're gonna Kazap. But you get a Giga Slash right back at you. 207 from Carver, and I totally missed the damage that he did. Giga Slash. Let's go ahead and have you... focus strength again. Double multi-heal, and... I guess I'll have Ashlyn. I don't think she needs to do anything in particular. So I'll have her Giga Slash. 355. I'm gonna have to full heal Carver at some point, I think. Youch. Okay. Did a lot of damage there. But yeah, the hero class is what's giving me that extra healing there. Double-edged slash again, double up multi-heal, and for good measure, I think that we should probably hustle dance. Don't know that we need it, but Ashlyn is not doing so great. Carver could use some more hit points. And a Kazap is coming our way. Glad that did not target Ashlyn. Ald's doing really well in hit points. 744. It's pretty nice. Although I'm not sure that that's really better than Giga Slash, but he doesn't have Giga Slash anyway, so I think that is doing more than twice as much as everything else that he can do at the moment. So you don't need a heal, so let's go ahead and double Kazap him in return. You can hustle dance. Rude. Kafrizzle is literally his least dangerous ability. Okay, Giga Slash again. I think you just focus strength, so go ahead and double-edged slash. Go ahead and kabuff, and I'm gonna be risky and oomph Carver. Now, I can always switch, ow, Ashlyn over to, oh, that's gonna hurt. Ouch. Yeah, Millie can be doing healing. 672. Giga Slash. Go ahead and focus strength again. Multi-heal, and I think it's better at this point to hustle dance. I'll try and get a get something up, but I need the healing. Ow. Okay, not too bad. That, ooh. And Millie is asleep. That's really bad. Alright, everyone else is okay on hit points. So, Auld, I'm taking you off of combat for the moment to Tingle. Focus strength. Double-edged slash, and a full heal on Carver. There we go. Okay, middle slash, you're oomping yourself. Millie wakes up. 780 damage there. I have not been keeping track of the turns, so I do not know exactly how much damage we're doing, but every other round we're basically getting 1,000 in. I've missed my the end. Where is the end? There we go. Giga Slash. Focus Strength. You know what? Let's again be risky. Double up on that and. Where's Insulatal? There's Insulatal. Let's get that up first. 200 damage. 200 damage, nice. He returns the favor. Nice Carver, nice dodge. 408 there. Giga Slash, come on over to... Double Edge Slash. Multi-heal, and I'm going to play it safe and pass up the thing that I need. There's Hustle Dance. Kind of wish that it would say what page you were on when you're looking at those. Maybe it doesn't, I just haven't noticed. Okay, I'm glad I did that Hustle Dance. Kind of wish that I'd gotten another duplicate at some point, but I have not. There's Giga Slash. Okay, another 600 damage. Alright, we're pretty good on hit points, so Giga Slash... Focus Strength. Double Kazap. And I'm going to full heal Carver. Glad I got that Insulatal up a little while ago. Nice dodge there. Alright, another 200 damage. Or 400 damage. Almost 400 damage there. Okay, Giga Slash. Now you can do another Double Edge Slash. I'm going to go with the Double Kazap. And a Hustle Dance. I'm pretty good on hit points. Haven't needed to roll out my B party yet. Another 400 damage. Okay, that's going to be bad. And a Kazap. Oof. And Ashlyn dies. That's not great. And that killed Carver. Okay, that might have just set me back. The problem with Kazing on Millie is that I don't need it to double. Okay, Carver, you're swapping out for Terry. Millie, you're swapping out for Healy, or... Yeah, let's be a little smarter. Go with Healy. Giga Slash. Kazing, and you Omni Heal. Okay. Terry took a lot of damage, that's fine. Still trying to get some damage in. Okay, party. Change all. Get Carver back out. Millie and Ashlyn. Giga Slash. I need a Kabuff again. And then Yukazing Carver. Of course, we immediately take damage. Ouch. Oh, crying out loud. That's not great. Alright, I gotta take Ald off of that, I think. Kazing Ashlyn. No, I need to keep getting damage in. Okay, you keep going with Giga Slash. You can Kazing. And you double multi-heal. That might have just lost me the attempt at 20 turns. We'll see how it goes. Giga Slash. You're not oomphed anymore. Might be able to oomph, but... let's just do a double-edged slash. Probably... well, no, we don't need that. Let's go with Kabuff again, and... Insulatal. I gotta get the Insulatal up again. Glad I got the Insulatal up. Okay. Yes! Okay, Nokturnus is defeated. Another 5,500 experience points, 880 gold coins. Is that enough? You have defeated me utterly. Very well, I bow my knee to you. I vow to serve you. Yes, I did it! Ha ha ha! I only had to level up a little bit. Well, I mean, it still took a number of hours, but still. Come, I will endeavor to grant your wish. Oh? What? You? This can't be! So you want me to defeat this worm? Nothing could be simpler, let me assure you. What is the meaning of this? This insolence shall not go unavenged! Mortimer attacks. Mortimer hurls a blazing fireball directly at Nokturnus. Miss! Nokturnus takes no damage. Mortimer attacks. Mortimer unleashes a flurry of frigid ice shards at Nokturnus. But somehow Nokturnus manages to deflect the attack straight back at Mortimer. Hit! The ball of ice does 578 points of damage to Mortimer. Mortimer casts Kaboom! Nokturnus just laughs. Mortimer breathes out cold breath. Nokturnus looks like he's enjoying a cool breeze. Nokturnus attacks. Mortimer takes 9,999 points of damage.
So that's how you want to play it?
Mortimer squares his shoulders and launches himself at Nokturnus. Nokturnus doesn't budge an inch. Mortimer casts Kazap, but Nokturnus isn't affected. Mortimer spews forth blazing fire. Nokturnus stirs up a backdraft. Mortimer takes 753 points of damage.
This has gone far enough.
Mortimer casts buff. Mortimer casts buff. Mortimer casts oomph. Mortimer squares his shoulders and launches himself at Nokturnus. A powerful aura emanates from Nokturnus.
Ugh.
I don't even know how much damage that did. I went to pieces. Mortimer really needs some certs.
It's time to stop toying with you. You've really riled me now.
Mortimer attacks. Mortimer's enormous claws grab hold of Nokturnus. Mortimer's claws tighten as they grip Nokturnus.
Ah! Ah!
Mortimer's eyes flash dangerously. Nokturnus laughs. Mortimer breathes a jet of fiercely burning flame. Miss, Nokturnus takes no damage.
Right, playtime is over. Let's bring this to a conclusion. Well, what?
Nokturnus attacks. I don't even know what that last one was.
How could a mere vermin defeat the almighty Mortimer? My vision grows dim, consciousness fading, my world falling apart.
Has that taken care of everything? Then I shall take my leave. Good day to you, sir.
Hey, you know, fight fire with fire kind of thing.
Old, can you hear me? It's me, Isaac. You must make haste. Escape from there. I don't know why, but this world is beginning to fall apart.
It's because I took care of the load-bearing boss by using a greater evil.
What? Can this be? You defeated Mortimer? Well, that would explain it. All right, then. We'll save those who were sealed within Mortimer's dread realm. We'll have our hands full here, but I'm sure you'll be able to handle yourselves. Let us go, Benjamin. Yes, my brother.
Yeah, convenient portal there. Well, it was a lot faster, wasn't it?
Well done, heroes. By dint of your fortitude, Mortimer's days of haunting us are at an end. The dread realm is no more. These two men before me did spirit away the denizens of that accursed place. Your toil shall bear the sweetest of fruit, peace to our world, true and everlasting. Thou hast made this possible. Thou hast made us proud beyond measure. Had it not been for your valorous deeds, both the real world and that of your dreams would have fallen into Mortimer's clutches. As ruler of the dreams that infuse all who live, I grant thee 1,000 salutations. Prithee, Auld, accept my thanks. I offer my deepest gratitude to you and your companions. Alas, I fear that the hour of our farewell has drawn near. This world of dreams was not meant to be inhabited by those from below. Mortimer's sole means of conquering this realm was by manifesting it in the real world, but its power now gutters. Lo, soon we shall once again fade from the sight of the denizens of the real world. But do not be forlorn, such is the way of this world. Thus it has always been, and thus it shall always remain. Go now, go, my heroes, return to those who pine for your homecoming.
Right then, shall we get going? Places like this aren't my forte. I'll just wait for you in the wagon.
Hey, wait, what's the rush? That boy, I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I'm sorry, Auld. I think I'd better head back to the wagon, too. Don't worry about us, all right? Take your time. Farewell, Lord Zenith.
And to thou. Verily, if Mortimer had not staged his evil campaign, our paths would never have crossed. Is fate not a strange thing? Alas, this world of dreams was not meant to be inhabited by those from below. Mortimer's sole means of conquering this realm was by manifesting it in the real world, but its power now gutters.
Alright, so that's the same thing. I think a lot of the people are going to say the same thing. I don't know at what point we'll get differences, but we will get differences. So I'm probably not going to read off everything. I'll probably try to speed through a lot of this as much as possible. I'm guessing that it'll be at the end where we get the difference, so let's go. I'll just make this into a long episode. I am quite glad that it only took me a little bit of extra grinding to take him out as I wanted to.
Oh, it's you, Alden Carver.
Alright, so let's just zip through this until we see something different. So I do kind of like the, you know, the defeat the final, you know, the super boss in under a certain number of turns in order to get a changed ending. I kind of like that. It does make you, you know, it gives you additional reason to do the ending post-game stuff besides just for the challenge of it or the fun of it or to continue playing. That said, they kind of took it to extreme in 11, where it was a third of the game. Go ahead and leave Somnia and head to the next destination. Which is not to say that I didn't enjoy 11, I really did, but they did need to cut a little bit out of that game, I feel like. So I didn't end up getting any more liquid metal mined items. Auld was the only one who mastered that. You can get those from Nokturnus. You have to... He can drop them. The best way is to just take in a party full of thieves. But, as you can see, that fight is pretty tough, so... I probably would have needed 5 more levels to be comfortable with that. On the other hand, you don't need to do that and win it in a certain number of turns, so you can play it a bit safer. You know, I could have had, like, Healy in there, just omni-healing every round. I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't need to swap in my bee party at all. I did bring Lizzie, but Lizzie had been out of the party so long that she hadn't mastered many things. I did give her the Hella's armor. That was the best thing I had for her. I could have gone and gotten more metal slime or liquid metal armors. That would have required more casinoing, and I was a little bit tired of that. Also, I could have gotten more helmets by doing digging or just taking in parties of thieves to the end of the final dungeon. Final real dungeon, not the post-game dungeon. But I didn't end up getting any of that stuff. Since you've already seen this, I do kind of wish that they had allowed you to skip to the new. That's saddening. Still saddening. I did enjoy this one. I think that, in terms of fun, this has been a lot of fun to play. Although, as I mentioned, the whole elements of anyone can have any class, you lose the differentiation in characters a bit. I mean, everyone's base stats do have a lot to do with what they're good at and what you end up turning them into. Like, Carver wouldn't make a great spellcaster, even with the Meteorite Bracer. But you could certainly try to make him into, you know, Millie or Ashland's role kind of thing. And some of the characters that you get so late in the game, like Terry, it's just, they're really only going to be useful in the post-game, when you have to do so much grinding anyway. Which, of course, means that some of the earlier characters, like Amos, don't really do much. You know, they don't really get to show off much. Yeah, I mean, I really did like the 3 extra characters, the 3, you know, besides Auld, that I had in this final group. I felt that they had a better and more interesting dynamic than including anyone else. Most of the others are just kind of tagging along. Terry would have some extra dynamic, being Millie's brother, but you get him so late. Nevin really never did anything for me. Amos, same thing. He's just kind of a weaker Carver. He does have the special metamorphosis ability that only he has, but you lose control of him, so eh. It's better early game than late game. I'm pretty sure it's the final part where everyone meets at the castle. That's what's going to change. That's my guess. Yeah, all my fact says is, you will see a different ending to the game. only the FAQ had said when it would be different. But I do hope that you've enjoyed this. We will eventually return to Dragon Quest for Dragon Quest VII, which is an extremely long game. I was not expecting this one to be as long. I was expecting this one to be somewhere between 60 and 80 episodes. Didn't expect it to exceed 100. 110. But I do kind of understand why this one didn't... Like, I don't think it made as much of an impact as the other ones did. It is a shame that it never came out on the SNES here. I don't know if I would have gotten it. And again, we didn't get any of the SNES ones. I probably would have. I was buying a lot of RPGs at the time. But I think that this game was kind of designed as taking the journey of self-discovery quite literally, which did kind of give it an unfocused feel to it. On the other hand, we got, what, Dragon Quest Monsters, which had Millie and Terry? Oh, well. Alright. We're out. Goodbye. I do really like the DS engine for these games. The monster animations really make the battles feel interesting and exciting, even when they're, you know, normal and boring. You know, enemies that you've fought before and aren't a threat, that sort of thing. It still makes them interesting because there's the animation feels alive. It's not just a static picture. I think that's a really nice element of these, this engine in particular. The place is empty. Oh no, everyone's dead. Even the church is empty. Alright, off we go. Hopefully that will be where we get the new ending. I do like to travel around the world and see what everyone's doing. That is a nice thing. Although, it also slows down the ending when you want to move on to something else that you haven't seen yet.
Oh, wonderful to have you back, my boy. So the Archfiend has finally fallen, and all thanks to the efforts of you and your friends. Ah, peace. The skies are so clear. The air is so clean. How I have been waiting for this. And to think we owe it all to my son. I must be the proudest father in the world.
Ald, you've been through so much, my dear, but your adventure is finally at an end. Now you can start enjoying life as the prince of this kingdom.
Speaking of enjoying life, my boy, who is this pretty girl you've brought with you?
What? You mean me, your majesty?
Nice work, Ald. Aren't you a chip off the old block? It's about time you brought home a little lady.
Somnus, my dear.
Oh, right, I nearly forgot. We have a party to prepare for. I invited all your friends to the banquet, Ald. It's going to be quite a night. Hope everyone's ready to cut loose. Huzzah!
Yeah, that's the same stuff. I'm not gonna bother talking to Nevin. If the other two say the same thing.
Harry, contretemps.
Ching. Ching bloop.
Well, we actually have not, we do have some other companions that we have not spoken to, I suppose. Go look for them. Someone did explain to me that the term used in Japanese for carver is not like carpenter or woodcutter or something like that. It's just like house builder, which is they don't make a distinction with the word between wood and stone when building buildings.
Inside noisy, outside noisy. What happening?
Although we have talked to you before.
Friend Shelley invite me here, but she's not here yet. I used to this by now, so I wait. Also slurp.
Don't you want to bet Shelley is somewhere else in the castle? We have spoken to Amos. Oh, hey, Kingsley.
This old castle might be a little musty, but it just oozes style, like me. Is this really where you hail from, Ald? No wonder you're so stylish. Well, for a gooman at least.
So we got Spot through the normal course of the game, so... Aha, yes, I had a feeling.
I invited Carrie to the nicest little seaside spot, but then I scuttled into my shell again. I guess I really am a bad sea slime.
Well, I think that's all of them. I don't think there's anyone else that we didn't have.
I was just your average slippy blob once upon a slime, but I dreamt and dreamt of flying through the sky, and now look at me. By golly, I'm a floaty, bloaty heel slime. I bet you want to know what my next dream, right? Well, just between us, I want to be a gooman.
And we know that Healy will achieve that. I think by mentioning that, they are kind of intimating that Healy is the Healy from 4.
Oh, hey, Ald. I hate to say this, but it seems my time here is almost up. I'm not like the rest of you. I don't really have a body left in this world. I guess this is goodbye, Ald.
I was hoping for something a little bit different from that.
Say goodbye to everyone else for me, too. Tell them I'll never forget the time we spent together.
Of course, this is explaining how the castle got from the dream world into the real world in the future games. I think one of the best parts about this game was the different conveyances you got. You know, a floating island, a flying bed, for crying out loud. That is by far one of the best airships in any game. Give me more flying beds, games. That's just too fun. It's kind of a shame that it's only in the dream world. And Nevin is even healing the kitty again. Alright, so now I'm assuming that the big changes come after the credits. Hopefully the fact didn't mean that the only real changes are being able to talk to the other extra characters. So I could have gotten Kingsley before finishing the game the first time. You just have to finish the level 7 of the style contest. But the easiest way to do that is through levels and stuff like that, and kind of have to grind out a lot to get it. So ended up not doing that until much later. Well, Millie sure does have a thriving business here, doesn't she? I think she scared that lady. There's a good set of music in this one, too. One of the things that disappointed me a little bit about Dragon Quest XI was so much of it was not original music. And to be fair, Sugiyama's getting fairly old now. I can understand if he, I think that is new. He wants to go challenge the Nokturnus alone, apparently. I do like that change there. That is does kind of get his character across a little bit, doesn't it? I didn't count how many turns it took me to defeat Nokturnus, but I kind of wish he had said how many you did it in. I doubt there's any way to do it in, like, less than 5 or so, but I imagine that if you got enough people dealing 600 damage or something like that, you can do it pretty quick. I'm not sure how much damage scales up with levels from things like Giga Slash. It scales up a little bit, but not as much as, like, a Final Fantasy game. Usually if something says that it's going to do 70 damage, it's probably only going to do max out, like, maybe 90 or something. Not that I'm going to do it, but I am kind of curious how quickly you could defeat him with maxed out classes and levels on everyone. Man, it's 10 years old by now.
So, my boy, have you been giving some thought to your future as ruler of this kingdom?
No, not really.
Ah, I see. Well, I suppose there's no rush. The kingdom will be ready when you are.
What if I say yes?
Wonderful, like father, like son.
Ald, you may have grown big and strong, but to us you're still a child. Just take your time and choose the path that suits you best in life.
Nothing is as priceless as peace. We owe it all to you, my liege.
You're not wrong.
Heading out, my liege? Oh, right, you're meeting your friends today, aren't you?
Are we all set? Then I'll begin.
Begin what, eh? What's the big idea calling us all up here?
Shh, quiet.
And Terry is silent. What about Amos and our monsters? Shouldn't Pegasus be in this world?
Wow, it's finally time.
It's hatching! It's hatching! Yes, our future is here. A new era is about to dawn.
I wonder what it'll be like this future. Oh wait, here it comes!
Well, I mean, that's a lot of flashing lights. I was expecting a little bit more. Okay, I'll be honest, I was genuinely expecting a little bit more out of the different ending. Like, if my FAQ had said a slightly different ending to the game, that would have been something. I'll go ahead and save it over this one. Yeah, I was expecting either them to actually show what the egg hatched into, or something like that. Or Ashlyn not going back to the dream world? Weird. Oh well. I mean, it's neither here nor there, but I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. This has been a fun one to play. All of the DS Dragon Quests have been quite a bit of fun. while 4 and 5 definitely had a better story than this one, to a certain extent, this one was a little bit more fun, I felt. Just, I don't know, I mean, partly that's because 5 has such a heavy story, full of awfulness, and this one, not so much. But, yeah, I hope you have enjoyed it, and, we will eventually return for Dragon Quest VII, which will be a very, very long Let's Play. As I've said before, I got through about half the game. I set it aside to play something else. I came back to it and I was like, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to do. Let me go do this. I'll go to this place that I think might be it, and I just like got slaughtered. I think that might have been why I put the game aside too, because I went to a new area and I got just trashed. So I was like, I guess I gotta do some grinding. I don't really want to do some grinding right now. I have a new game coming out, and it took me months to get back to it, and by the time I got back to it, I could not remember where I was, what I was supposed to be doing, or anything like that. So, yeah. It does have a class system like sort of like this one. I don't really remember that part at all. I remember the characters, but I don't really remember that part of the game. But we will eventually get to it, and I will be happy to finish it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and Final Fantasy VII Remake will be slotted in after this, just shifting slightly in its start time, essentially. And when that finishes, we'll be playing something else. See you next time, everyone.